Hey everyone, it's Julian Gordon here from www.careerchangechallenge.com, and I'm taking questions from career changers who are seeking to actually change careers but are having challenges, and I'm answering those via video or in writing, and you can find past answers at www.careerchangechallenge.com. Today's question is from a writer who is having difficulty with motivation in completing projects, and so I want to take a moment and read the question to you, and then I want to come back and answer. So here we go. For the past 2 years, I've known what I wanted to do as a career. I want to be a writer. I love putting words down in the form of stories, editorials, screenplays, etc. It is the most cathartic experience that I have found, and to say that I love it is an understatement. My problem is that literally every time I get in a situation where the creative spark occurs and I have to drive to produce an article or short story or even being a novel, the moment quickly fizzles and dies and I become frustrated. This frustration leads to procrastination, and I squander yet another chance to create what I love. What can I do to develop a mindset that allows me to see these ideas through? How can I coach myself to not waste chances that could help me develop a portfolio that could secure me a job in the future? Any help will be greatly appreciated. SMT. Hey SMT, thank you so much for your question. I think it's a great question. As a writer, I can definitely help you with some of the things that you addressed. But first and foremost, I just want to give thanks that you actually know your passion, because there's so many people out there who have no clue what their passion is and haven't really explored it yet, don't know how to explore it. And so I want to first give thanks that you actually know that. Next, I would actually set up a BHAG, and that comes from a book called Good to Great. And a BHAG is a big, hairy, audacious goal, right? And so you need to set up some sort of project that you're actually working on, whether it's a book that you're trying to complete, a screenplay that you're trying to complete. Right now, it just sounds like you're writing whenever this creative spark comes, and I don't know if that's going to be good enough to keep you going, because there's no big goal that you're actually working towards. So I really set up some sort of project, give it a name, and work towards some sort of end deliverable. And I think that that may channel all of your writing energy towards one thing. Next, I would love to introduce you to the 30-Day Do It movement. The 30-Day Do It groups are happening all over the country, and the 30-Day Do It is a goal-setting system I came up with based on my book, Good Excuse Goals. And basically, the way the 30-Day Do It works is that you set a goal, right? And you set some sort of deliverable for that goal within 30 days. But when you set that goal, you also create a cost for yourself. So that cost may be like, I'm going to give my friend $100 if I don't accomplish this goal, and give them the first draft of my manuscript within 30 days. And so by creating that cost, you kind of light a fire under your butt, and that gets you going, because now there's actually a cost or step backwards for not completing the goal. Whereas when we traditionally don't complete our goals, we just end up in the exact same place where we were, and so a lot of people are really comfortable where they are, to be honest with you. Next, as a writer, I would have compassion for the writing process. I've written 2 books so far, and the writing process can be tedious, but it wasn't until I read a blog post on Goodreads.com, and I put the link below for you, about Paulo Coelho, one of my favorite writers, and I read about his writing process and how he procrastinates, but then he gets into the AM of the morning, and he's like, I can't go to sleep before I write something, and that's how he produces amazing works like The Alchemist. So have compassion for the writing process. And then finally, I would just ask you, what are your inputs? What inspires you every day? I know for writers, a lot of things that inspire writers are actually reading. So how much are you reading? Who are you reading? And are you creating an environment for yourself that is inspirational? Because the way you made it sound is that, these creative sparks just come and then you try to make something happen with them. But how can we cultivate an environment of creativity so that those kind of sparks are coming every single day? Do you have a pen with you at all times? Do you have paper in your pocket so that when those sparks come, you can actually maximize them? So I hope that this helps. As a writer, these are some of the things that have helped me, and good luck. So make sure that you dream awake and ask any more questions on the blog, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.